On today's Johnny Massacre show, we have the full video game and movie roundup, including the Chewbacca actor who has died, Chun-Li's sneakers up for sale, Sonic the Hedgehog getting a fucking redesign from the forthcoming movie, plus loads more. Also, my reaction to the new alligator-based horror movie called Crawl. I'm Johnny Massacre. This is the Johnny Massacre show. Alright people, thanks for joining me again. Terrible news, terrible way to start the show, but the actor who played Chewbacca in Star Wars has popped his clogs. Peter Mayhew dies at 74. He put in a great performance for Chewbacca. You just see the furry suit and you forget there's a guy inside, but the guy inside, he really made the character what he was. Let's be honest, his mannerisms and whatnot. He was fucking hilarious, was Chewbacca. Let's go over to CNN, sorry to take you there, but look, there's Chewbacca and you can see him with Han Solo. So the article says that he died on April 30th with his family by his side in his North Texas home. He's survived by his wife Angie and 3 children. Now people don't know this, but as of Force Awakens, the recent Disney clusterfuck Star Wars ruining extravaganza, this guy Peter Mayhew, he didn't play Chewbacca, it was some other dude. So you know, as soon as Peter left the series, it went to shit. Perhaps that's a sign. The article also says that the guy once used a wheelchair because he had a fucked up knee. And he was massive. He was 7'2", I believe. It doesn't say that here, but I think that's how tall he was. And the article says he put his heart and soul into Chewbacca. And that I would not deny. Everyone likes Chewbacca. Nobody dislikes Chewbacca. There he is, absolutely grinning on set with the mask removed. Here he is in person. You've got Mark Hamill, the guy who played Luke Skywalker, giving his condolences. Mark Hamill said, "He was the gentlest of giants, a big man with an even bigger heart who never failed to make me smile, and a loyal friend who I love dearly. I'm grateful for the memories we shared, and I'm a better man for just having known him. Thanks, Pete." Mate, I've actually got a tear in my fucking eye. That is the Luke Skywalker I know. Fucking excellent. Mark Hamill says, "Thanks, Pete. Hashtag rest in peace, Peter Mayhew. Hashtag heartbroken at the Wookiee Roars." So that is something you must know. As a big fan of Star Wars, I wanted to lead the show with that news. Fucking hell, the video's getting all choppy. We must soldier on. So next, we're diving into the movie world. I will be reacting to a trailer for the next horror movie extravaganza known as Crawl, which is about a massive fucking alligator. This is a junk movie in the vein of Sharknado. What's a junk movie? Junk food? McDonald's. Junk music? Take your pick from the American Billboard Hot 100 pop charts. And junk movies. Movies which are not very stimulating for our cerebral, not very healthy, but kind of delicious all the same. Let's get into it. Here we go, look, Crawl, official trailer. It's got more than 1 million views in just hours thanks to viral marketing. Can you believe that? Let's watch it. Oh shit! Shit! Wait.
5 hurricane warning.
Okay, there's a hurricane coming.
Evacuate immediately.
That means the alligator's coming.
Your families, your loved ones, and get out.
Perfect weather for an alligator attack.
Be able to come for you.
Dad?
Oh shit! There's gonna be a big alligator coming. I can feel it. Shit! What are you doing running around in the basement, you bimbo?
What happened?
Oh my god, he got shanked by an alligator. Oh shit! Where is it? Show me! Oh come on, that wasn't that big. I want to see a huge alligator, massive one.
I'm fine.
Okay, so we've got a girl simulating deep throat on her torch while there's a big storm And the water's washing her away. There's blood on her head. She's in danger. And she's stuck in the basement. And there's going to be an alligator. Oh, shit!
In less than an hour.
Okay, this is actually higher budget than I thought it would be. I thought this would be ridiculously low budget. But it doesn't look too bad.
You got this!
Okay, so it's not some huge, gigantic alligator that's been mutated by some weird serum. It's just a big fucking alligator, so it's a bit more believable than I thought. This is just a spin on the Jaws formula. Oh man, I'm getting bored watching this trailer already. I feel like I've seen the entire movie. Could you really sit through this, the whole thing? Oh my days, look, it's well hungry. Alright, so yeah, Cruel. There's a film about a massive fucking alligator. It's coming in July 12th, 2019. And wow, it's got 5 million views in about a day, so they should do alright with that. That blatantly doesn't have a big budget, so Paramount can look forward to quite a good return there. So let's move on to some video game news, shall we? So Chun-Li, you know who Chun-Li is? The infamous Street Fighter character, the Chinese bird who wears blue. Apparently you can buy her trainers now. So check this out. An article on Japan Today says sneaker company Onitsuka Tiger teams up with Street Fighter to bring us Chun-Li themed footwear. Here is Chun-Li, but wait, what the fuck is this, man? This doesn't look like her default shoe. She always used to wear boots back in the day, right? Those big kind of white knee-high boots. So this is a bit disappointing. Chun-Li is not famous for these sneakers. This just looks like some weird loot box kind of shit you can purchase in-game. And it was made for the game after it was created, as opposed to the game being created with these shoes. Correct me if I'm wrong. But anyways, the article says whether you choose to have a retro Mario or a bunch of Mega Man decorating your sneakers, I wouldn't advise that. That, you know, you can get away with a little bit of nerdy stuff, but don't overdo it. Don't fucking overdo it. Don't put Mega Man on your fucking shoe. Such video game character themed footwear, the article says, are a fantastic way to instantly upgrade the wardrobe while adding an extra boost to your step. And if you happen to be a fan of fighting game Street Fighter, then Japanese footwear company Onitsuka Tiger's latest offering and collaboration would be the perfect fit, modifying their existing model of Mexico 66D shoes to incorporate the classic yellows and blues found on Chun-Li's costume. These kicks are a great way to announce your love for the world's most recognizable female fighter. And they come in 2 flavors of white. Here's one. That looks kind of crappy. That looks like your average Uniqlo fan's favorite sneaker. Not that there's anything wrong with Uniqlo, needs must, but it's not exactly renowned for being the most stylish thing in town. And the sneakers also come in sporty acid yellow. So I was expecting something a little bit more fancy, but to their credit, they didn't just slap a sticker of Chun-Li on there, which would look horrific. They just kind of kept it on the color scheme or whatever. So yeah, you can buy these shoes. So if you're really into it, make sure you look out for them. They're going to be available in Onitsuka Tiger stores across Japan starting from July the 27th. So yeah, I'm out here. I can get a few of those trainers and then sell them off on eBay for like triple the price. But does anyone really care about these trainers? I don't think so. Let me know in the comments below. Okay, into other video game news. You've all seen the Sonic trailer. I did my trailer reaction, which got buried underneath all the other fucking Sonic trailer reactions with people with that white Photoshop outline with their jaw agape next to a picture of Sonic. Yes, I jumped on the bandwagon too. And the reaction's been overwhelmingly negative. Sonic looks horrific. He looks like a unintentionally scary character from a horror movie. Well, get this, something very rare has happened. The producer or director or the man in charge of the movie has come out and said, look, the negative criticism is overwhelmingly clear, it's loud and clear, so we're going to change the look of Sonic. I cannot believe they've come out and done this. I wouldn't always support doing what the fans want, because the fans don't fucking know what they want half the time. You're going to end up with something like Snakes on a Plane. Remember that movie, which was basically the result of a survey asking fans what they wanted. So you don't want to go down the snakes on a plane route, but they're going to change his image. How the fuck they made it look that bad in the first place, I don't even know. But hey, at least they're listening. I even said there's no way they're going to be able to change the graphics when the movie's coming out this year. They don't have enough time, but who knows how much they can change it. I wonder, I don't know about computer graphics. I wonder if they can change it enough to make it good. So here's the tweet from Jeff Fowler, who's the man behind the Sonic movie. And he says, "Thank you for the support and the criticism." Now that's a real fucking man right there. The message is loud and clear. You aren't happy with the design of Sonic he's talking about, and you want changes, darling. He didn't say darling. It's going to happen. Everyone at Paramount and Sega are fully committed to making this character the best he can be. Hashtag Sonic movie. Hashtag gotta fix fast. So that is pretty interesting. I was happy to see that. And then ironically, now you've got people on the internet saying, oh, what about the poor developers? They're going to be working overtime. You're never fucking happy. He looks like shit and you're complaining. And then when they're changing it, oh, the poor developers, leave it how it is. I even saw one tweet where the guy said, it's really sad that people care about the look of the character. What? Everyone judges on image. That's why beautiful people end up as couples, because they select the most beautiful thing. We're obsessed with beautiful things. Why do you think diamonds and gold are so fucking expensive? You can't just discard aesthetic from a movie. The image is so important, especially of the central character. So I have to say, I'm pleased that they're going to try to redesign it, but I don't think there's enough time. This is going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting to see what they're capable of in a short frame of time in regards to changing the look of something. So interestingly, some fans have come up with their own Photoshop versions of Sonic, modifying the original version of Sonic that they put in this movie that people hated. And surprise, surprise, they look way better than the people being paid, presumably quite a lot of money, to actually design it for the official movie. Have a look at this. So we've got Amare, who says, I painted over a shot of the new Sonic movie and it turned out a mix of classic and live action Sonic. Laugh my ass off. There's Sonic. Still looks a little bit creepy, love, but it's a big improvement. It's much cuter. Why didn't they make it look like that in the first place? Seriously. And then we've got Larry Bundy Jr. comparing two Sonics here. And he says, simply changing Sonic's eyes makes the character look 10 times more appealing. Yeah, definitely. Those eyes are fucking horrible. Rep at Repelec says, cross-reference this with someone's tweet to give Sonic Hedgehog accurate teeth, and I dare say it actually looks kind of cute. That's way better, look. That does look cute. This guy's well good. Rep, follow him at REPALEC. He knows what he's talking about. He does it like a discount Steve Tyler from Aerosmith, but all the same. So yeah, the human teeth is just too anthropomorphic. The cute fangs look better. Now this is my favourite one. The biggest problem with this is the body. Look, it's gangly, creepy. He looks like a fucking sex pest. But this looks like the real Sonic. Why couldn't they have done that? That's by Edward Pun 1. He says on Twitter, left is original screenshot, right is my rework to make hashtag Sonic more stylized. And then we've got Aaron Hammerstrom at VIRT Vert Anderson at Vert Anderson. He says, a bit rusty on my painting, but I tried doing a paint over of a shot from the movie trailer with Sonic's design from the games for fun. And you can see he had a lot of fun with his own version of Sonic. That looks much more like the original video game, a little bit too shiny. But yes, look, these people, they've all got it right. That's what Sonic should look like. So let's hope we can get something a little bit like that when the movie comes out. So on to other game news. This really weird game has come out and it seems to have done pretty well on Metacritic for whatever that's worth. And it's a Cyberpunk game and it's called, I don't even know how to pronounce it, VA11 Hall A, Cyberpunk Bartender Edition. So ridiculous title. I mean, even if it's tongue-in-cheek, no one's going to remember that, but it seems to have picked up some cult anime following. I think it's out on the Switch and the PC. So let's just have a quick look at the trailer and I'll read you through it. Here we go. Sukeban Games. Love the music. Very synthwave. In a city that should not exist. Look at that. That's pure Blade Runner. I love it. I love it. where individual liberty is nothing but a daydream. Look at these graphics, well nice. Only hope remains. Nice graphics there. You've got the 80s kind of cyberpunk synthwave shit going on. Got the anime weeboo shit, the kind of cute characters. Got the items on the right, so you've clearly got some inventory with various things you've got to pick up. This is a story about people daring to survive. Love that character design, very cute, very kawaii. Daring to find happiness. Okay, so this is quite character driven. There's lots of text choices for your responses to other characters and stuff. Back in the day, these games took ages to make, but I'm sure they can churn them out much quicker these days. You can do a bit of interior design your room. And so, yeah, and so this continues, this ridiculous music. So that looks kind of fun. Just check out Cyberpunk Bartender Action. It got quite good reviews on Metacritic. I don't have a Switch myself, but I'm kind of interested in seeing what games are coming out because I used to be a big gamer. Have any of you seen this game, heard of this game, want to contribute something in the comments? Let people know about it right now. So there's other video game news. There's a few trailers that came recently. There's a new Star Wars game. I really don't want to fucking do this because they're really milking it. Fucking Disney and EA making these shitty Star Wars games, but let's see how long we can bear it. So the new Star Wars game from EA is called Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order Reveal. So Fallen Order. So here it is. Let's just fucking watch it. I'll try not to get angry too quickly. Here we go.
Wasn't always like this.
It wasn't always like this, people.
But now, there are 3 rules to survive.
Alright, tell me the rules, motherfucker. Let me hear the script.
Don't stand out.
Don't stand out. Don't be a cunt.
Accept the past.
Accept the past, like that. Very meaningful. I agree with that.
Trust no one.
Trust no one. Okay, so it's going to be a stealthy game because you don't want to stand out. You're trying to fucking move forward. It's a bit progressive. And don't trust anyone. There's a lot of backstabbing.
Look out!
Well, this doesn't look like Star Wars at all, which is good. They're actually trying to do something different. They'll probably get lambasted for it, but I support that.
Don't reach within.
Okay, it's a bit existential and deep, pseudo-philosophical. Oh my god, it's another bad guy with a fucking mask that looks like it came from Toys R Us. What is it with the mask? And Avengers-esque horns and orchestral composition.
Accept the past.
Quite a generic main character.
66.
Okay, I think we heard the Emperor talking about Order 66, so the Emperor's probably in this.
Trust no one.
I don't know, man. I've kind of seen enough. They can't really win, can they? They can't really win because if they do something different, it's not really fun anymore because the whole point of Star Wars is Chewie, is, as we've already talked about, is Leia, is Luke, is Han Solo. It was that chemistry. But it's over. They did a trilogy. The story has been told. Disney tried to extend it and failed. And so it's over. And any new characters you do, it's not going to have the same romance as the original, so it's going to be a bit meh. But then if they try to keep it too similar to the original, no one's going to like that because they're just going to be trying to exploit the original. So they can't really win. I mean, at least they're trying to do something new. What are your thoughts on the new Star Wars game, people? All right, so finally for today, a little bit of politics. A few people have been banned by Facebook and Instagram, so let's look at who they are. Louis Farrakhan, Alex Jones, and other dangerous voices banned by Facebook and Instagram. So the articles, Louis Farrakhan, I don't know much about him. I watch a lot of Ben Shapiro, who's a very intelligent conservative commentator, and he always cusses this guy because apparently he hates Jews and he's a racist, and he always uses him as an example of the big tech companies' bias against conservatives because they basically wouldn't ban him or censor him, but they would these people who are the right-wing equivalents of this guy. So I don't know whether Louis Farrakhan is right or left wing, but anyways, he's supposed to be a Jew hater. So it's kind of interesting they've banned this guy, because usually it's just conservative commentators. Alex Jones is just that kind of mad guy who appeals to conservatives who are middle-aged. You know, that generation, they love conspiracy theories and stuff. That was all over the 70s and 80s, and he's a famous right-wing lunatic. Milo Yiannopoulos, he was partly responsible for Trump getting voted into office, I think. He was the face of social media and conservative media during the 2016 election, but his downfall was some groups dug through his video history and he made a comment about paedophilia, which basically just completely murdered his career. No one wanted to be associated with him anymore. And he's been banned from Facebook and Instagram, like Alex Jones and Louis Farrakhan. So let's read a little bit of the article. It says, Facebook announced Thursday that it had designated some high-profile people, including Nation of Islam leader Louis Farrakhan, who's notorious for using anti-Semitic language, and right-wing conspiracy theorist Alex Jones as dangerous. Oh, God, I'm not reading this right. Basically, they banned Louis Farrakhan, Alex Jones, and Milo. Alex Jones and his media outlet InfoWars had previously been banned from Facebook in August 2018, but had maintained a presence on Instagram, which is owned by Facebook. So that means he's in a lot of trouble. On Thursday, Jones and InfoWars will be barred from Instagram as well. So they're really tightening the screw on him. Alex Jones made a bit of a resurgence. He appeared on the Joe Rogan podcast, one of the most popular podcasts in the world. And it looked like he was making a comeback. Then Joe Rogan returned the favour and went on his show, and I even saw that on YouTube, but it looks like they're just trying to make him a non-person. So that's what I wanted to tell you. These three people have been banned, and it's just, it kind of worries me. I don't like Alex Jones. I just think he's a raving buffoon, but I kind of had a bit more respect for him when he came back on Joe Rogan. I thought he was a bit more down to earth, and he seems to be admitting he had a problem. He's mentally ill or something. So yeah, he kind of won me over a little bit recently, but he's not someone I watch. He's just too abrasive and a bit annoying for me, for my taste. And, you know, who would you rather... do you really want Facebook to be in control of what you can and cannot see? Think about that for a second, because Facebook is not some regulatory body. It's not some kind of non-partisan, non-political organization made up of a kind of nice mix of left and right wing who are going to kind of complement each other and collaborate to allow you to watch certain things and not watch other things. Facebook is purely a left-wing company. It's just created by these liberal dudes in America, and they are controlling what you can and can't see. I find that terrifying, and who knows where this is going to go. It's Facebook and Instagram and all these social media things have become almost public property. It's as if every human has a right to this kind of stuff. You know, we should have a right to the internet in the same way we have a right to running water in our house and all these kind of services and roads and stuff. We all use it. We all need it. And so the fact that they were all created by these liberal, political, left-wing people, and the fact that these companies and services have come to be intrinsic to our lives means we're getting mediated by in a political way, which is terrifying. We don't want that. We don't want that, people. We want censorship to be fair across the board, but usually they're censoring people they don't like politically, but they won't censor people on their side of the political spectrum. Anyways, so I find all this whole censorship quite worrying, because I've seen Alex Jones' show, and come on, man. Dangerous? This guy's not dangerous. I think to ban it, you're insulting the intelligence of all the people who use your platform. You are saying these people are idiotic, they can't think for themselves. Hey man, I want to see reality. I want to know what's going on. I'm not afraid of it, and no one should be. And I think we need to have a little bit more faith in our fellow man, in the dignity of the people at large, to be able to make a mature decision about what they want to see or what they don't want to see. It's funny, the left-wing politics used to be all about that. Freedom, do whatever you fucking like. But now they've gone so far in that direction. They've gone all the way around the world and they've come back the other way, and now they're all about censorship. So rambling a bit, but yeah, these three dudes got banned from Facebook. So I think when the Republicans, the Conservatives are in power, they need to try to pass some legislation to monitor this shit and stop people being banned en masse. Because Really, are these people dangerous? I don't think so. I don't think any of them should be banned, really. I don't think Milo should be banned. I don't think Alex Jones should be banned. I haven't really seen much from Louis Farrakhan, but I've read some of his tweets and they were kind of straight up dissing Jews, which is, it's just shitty. So who fucking knows? But anyways, they've been banned. And that's about it for the news roundup. Today I've given you the video game news, the movie news, and a little sprinkling of politics. Now let's talk a little bit about my life. Well, I released a new song today and it's called Black and White Girl, which is supposed to be a bit of a balm to all these bullshit politics. It's a very kind of tongue-in-cheek track and it's a dance floor track. It's got a really big bass line. It's up on my YouTube channel now. So why don't we watch it together? Here we go. I'm going to eat a grapefruit while you listen to this.
That's my type of girl.
From winter to summer, hoes dream of me, cause I hit them with a stunner in my stone cold creamery. I'm a starving artist, I'm the sharpest.
I leave a carcass like a great white shark in the darkness. I kick your girlfriend in the cunt before I lose a battle to you bastards.
Johnny Massacre will leave your
Feet sticking out the marshes. I'm just a little bit lonely. Bill Murray hunting a young bitch in karaoke. Even though smoky, I saw a silhouette through the glass. She was low-key.
in a low cut coat or Burberry.
Merry Christmas, bitch, it's time to stuff your turkey.
The voice in my head, but no one heard me.
So I ducked up the booth
and whispered
to her slowly.
white girl, got a rubber. I wanna
Just like to add, rubber in Britain means eraser, like a pencil eraser. I don't know what your dirty mind's thinking. Perv. Don't be a perv. Innocent.
I wanna feel you in. Feel you in with some color. Black and white girl.
So yeah, I finished that. I've been sitting on that for over a year, but I just wanted to get it out while I could, because I think it's kind of groovy. And that clears the way for my next releases, which is where shit gets really fucking serious. So I've got a whole bunch of shit coming. I've got this one ridiculous ninja tune, this ninja song. I'll play you a little bit now. I don't want to give too much away, so I'll chat over it. But it is absolutely savage. If you like ninjas and samurai and shurikens and smoke bombs and shit like that, you are in the right place, people. So the song is called Blast Ninja. And this is what it sounds like. So it has a beautiful orchestral intro that was played by my good friend Ryan, aka Xenon Project. Listen to this, right? Bit of orchestral Japanese. Check it out. All right, check this shit out, people. Hold on to your fucking hat, mate.
For the combat to come.
Here we go. Lock and load.
A ninja of ultimate power.
They call him Blast.
Shit. Right, and that's all you're getting. So I've got a bunch of shit like that coming, which I'm really excited about. It's all very heavily processed using the analog gear you can see over there. And that'd be that, you know, I just keep doing the same thing, the Johnny Massacre show and my music. So thanks for tuning in today. I hope I made your Friday just that little bit better. Fuck no, it's actually Thursday where you lot are. So I hope I gave you a nice smooth transition into the last day of the week. Make it a good weekend, because I certainly will. And yes, I will see you on the next one. Cheers.